Little disclaimer before this video starts, I promise this will be quick. I do want you guys to know that this video is just meant to be funny and comedic, okay? The jokes that I use are not legit, so please do not get in your feelings and be in my comments. This is literally just for entertainment purposes only. So let's hop right into the video. Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, if you guys cannot tell by the title below, I'm gonna be hitting you guys with another story time because y'all already know what time it is. This video will be about the worst meal I have ever had. I have been harboring this. It was so gross, it was so nasty, and I feel the need to tell my subscribers. I feel the need. I want to bring awareness to this type of thing because unless you are homeless and so down and out and on the side of the road, I don't understand why you would want to eat this. Like, this was genuinely food that you just guzzled down because you were hungry. Why are you laughing? This is the stuff nobody should have to eat ever. I mean, like, I don't care if you're so hungry. I don't care if you're just like, oh my gosh, I just need to feed my stomach. You should never in your life have to eat what I ate. Hashtag Meal Awareness Month, because this is honestly really sad. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's hop right into today's story time. Okay, you guys, so this took place about a month or two ago. This is when my mom was having her full hysterectomy surgery. This was actually the day of. This took place the day of. I went through this the day of my mom having surgery. Like, that is wild. But anyways, this day I was planning to run errands. I think I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I actually wanted to go eat as well. I was headed to go eat until I got a phone call. We'll get to that in a minute. I actually think I was vlogging this day. This is the vlog that I did. Go ahead, check it out, like, comment. You already know what to do. But yeah, so I was headed to go run errands, and my dad had been with my mom like all morning, like all throughout her surgery. He had been there with her, you know, obviously husband and wife things. Ugh. I need to stop making fun of them. I really do. But yeah, so I was on the way to go run my errands, and my dad called me. He asked me if I wanted to come have lunch with him while he was like waiting on my mom or just there with my mom because he was hungry. This happened at like 1 or 2 o'clock. So he was hungry and ready to eat. And at first I was going to say, no, I'm going to eat while I'm out, you know, whatever. But he said it was going to be on him. And if you know anything about my dad, if you know anything about Jason, I'm gonna tell you right now, that man don't pay for nothing. He's not paying for your McDonald's. He not paying for your Burger King. I don't care if you go into the dollar store. He not paying for nothing. I'm telling you. So I decided to take this opportunity as it was presented to me by my caring, loving father. And I said, yes, of course, why not? And at that time, I was just passing the base. So I'm military and my dad is... Hold on, scratch that. My family is military. My dad served in the military. So the hospital where my mom and dad was like on the military base at the hospital. And I was just passing the base. So I ended up doing like a U-turn and I was like, I'm on my way and headed to him. So I got to the hospital and I met up with my dad. And I proceeded to ask him, what are we gonna eat? Like, what are we gonna have? I was expecting like a food court, like a Popeyes, a Burger King, a Jersey Mike's, like a variety of places for me to choose from. That's what I was expecting. Not nothing fancy, not like a big restaurant. Nothing like that. You have to remember that we're in a hospital, a military hospital. So I was thinking they were just gonna have a regular food court like every other mall has or like every other PX has. I thought, wrong. Y'all, when I met up with my dad, he was like, all right, let's go. And I just followed him every which way through the hospital to get to the food court. And on the way there, he kept saying the chow hall. I'm like, what is the chow hall? I'm thinking it's a food court, but military just call it the chow hall because they eat there. That's what I was thinking. I just was thinking it was some military slang or military language, another word for the food court or wherever we finna eat. That's what I was thinking. I thought so wrong, y'all. When I tell you, I thought so wrong. I feel so disrespected. Like, it was honestly crazy. So we get to the end of all these hospital hallways and we literally go through cafeteria doors. Like, when I say cafeteria, I meant cafeteria doors. So we literally went through cafeteria doors and the look of this place was just like straight hospital, jail cell, padded walls, psych ward, dog cage, cafeteria. Or a place where you would eat it. I don't even know what you would call it. That's what it reminded me of. When I walked in here, I thought I was gonna smell the aroma of all the foods that they are cooking. I was like, okay, it might not be a food court, but at least it's a place to eat. Y'all, when I saw the site, like when I walked through those cafeteria doors, it literally looked like I was in a jail cell. Like I was in the prison and they were like, okay, time to eat. Y'all got 25 minutes. The way these chairs were set up, I think I took a picture. I literally had to take a picture of everything that I saw up in this place because there's no way that people eat here. Like, y'all, it was like, I don't even know how to express the feeling. So I go in and I look at my father. He got the biggest grin on his face. He has the biggest grin. He like,
oh, we finna eat good. We finna eat good.
who? And y'all, this was during the time, I'm not calling out none of the old folks. I'm not, okay? Specifically talking about my father, all right? He was born in the 19-somethings. If I hear 19, I'm automatically assuming you're old. I'm sorry, it's the truth. And my dad just happens to be. This was literally the food that old people eat. Y'all know they used to eat banana and, what's it called? Banana and mayonnaise sandwiches and ketchup sandwiches. This food right here was considered luxury to them. So he was happy. He was finna eat down. Oh yeah, he was finna eat. So we go up in there and I'm just like, okay. And he takes me over to where we get the food. This place was literally built like a high school. Like it literally was built like a high school cafeteria, but like worse. You had to go and pick up your trays. You had to go and pick up your trays and move down the line. Let me show y'all.
Hi, how are you doing today? Pig feet? Broccoli? Rice?
Yes, please.
Noodles?
Of course, yes.
And our dessert, a brownie.
Yes. Thank you. Just like that. Just like that. I was walking through, and they didn't have much of a variety as well. They had like a couple things on the menu, and that was all you had, okay? If you asked for anything else, we don't got it. I'm sorry. They had the worst possible options. I think this day, it was like I don't even know what it's called. Like you had the noodles and then you can get the teriyaki chicken or whatever. This stuff looked like it just came out the freezer, put it in a microwave and like thrown in a pot, ready to serve. Like it was bad. So I'm just up there with my tray, looking at my dad. He's just,
You like what you got? Yeah, let's go get some drinks.
I was literally afraid. Like I was actually afraid. And the drinks that they had, the sodas, you know how in other states they call sodas like soda pop? If you can imagine what soda pop looked like, that's what that soda was. Like if you're picking up what I'm putting down, let me know in the comment section below because this stuff was atrocious. So whatever, I get all the non-edible food that I got and I went to go check out or go pay for the food, right? This is the happiest I have ever seen my dad in life. It was like he felt like a kid again. It's like he felt young again. It was like he felt like he was 22 again, fresh in the military with his chow hall meal. He was just proud, up and proud. And I have never seen him so happy to pay for something in his life. He spent $15 on both of our meals. We sat down to eat and he's sitting over there like, yeah, you got this, and that. And then I got this, and that, and a drink and dessert. I got me a cookie off of $15. Like, yeah, the chow hall really like that. And I tell y'all, I was so hurt. Like I felt so disrespected and it didn't even kick in yet because I didn't even taste it yet. I didn't even taste anything yet. So it didn't really hit me. I couldn't help but sit down and look at all the other people. And it just reminded me of a nursing home. If I was to put my parents in a nursing home, that's what I would expect. Now, once I muster up the courage to take a bite of my meal, my $15 meal, you know what I could buy with $15 at Chipotle? Like, oh my gosh, y'all, he over here bragging about what he just got us and all this going through my head. It's like, I really could have bought a burrito at Chipotle. I could have got my bowl from Chipotle and been happy for $15. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so let me get this story time over with because I'm fed up already. So I ended up sitting down, ate some of my meal, and it tastes like it was a TV dinner that has been expired for at least 3 months and just thawed out and thrown in a microwave. It was still cold. The broccoli was still cold. The meat tasted like a freaking farm with a bunch of cow, animal, and goats. It tasted like goat meat. I don't even know what goat meat tastes like, but if I had to taste a goat, I feel like that's what it would taste like. Unhealthy farm goat. That's what I feel like it would taste like. Honestly, that's what I ate. The noodles felt like uncooked, thick spaghetti noodles. It was horrible. It was atrocious. The broccoli tasted like processed broccoli. Like it's not normal. Like this is not normal. Not to mention everything felt gooey. Everything felt plastically, like melted plastic. Oh my gosh, yes. That is the perfect example for the noodles. Melted plastic right there. It was so bad, I didn't finish it. I did not. And as I'm just like looking at my meal in complete disgust, like I didn't even have anything to say. As I was like looking at it in complete disgust, I look up at my dad and here he goes. Where my drink at? You gonna eat all your broccoli? Y'all. Oh my gosh. I can honestly not make my life up. I can't. And I can't make my dad up because that man is a character. You can very well tell I am that man's daughter. I am. Yeah. Now, once this ordeal was over with, finally, once I survived the hardest part, we walked over to what looked like a piece of machinery. Now, this was not no regular, like, oh, just throw your food away in the trash and then set the tray on top like every other cafeteria or every other fast food place. No, that was too much. No. We went over there, y'all. There was a wall that looked like what I could see as a torture chamber where we set our trays and they just mosey on down to the kitchen. Dead serious. I'm not making them no jokes, y'all. It literally was like a prison. Like, oh my gosh, we can't even rake our own meals off our plate. No, can't do none of that. That's too much for us. No, we got to set our whole tray, everything up there, bones and all, onto this piece of machinery that looks like a torture chamber, just so that it can mosey its way down the machine. So that the person can clean our things. And then we get out. And oh my gosh, thank goodness that we went at like 1 or 2 o'clock, because the chow hall, oh, they're luxurious. They close at 6 o'clock, baby. 6 o'clock on the dot, no later than. My dad tried to go back and get a little snack. Can't, sorry, we're closed. They're that luxurious, apparently. Can't stay open until 9 or 10. That place looked like it's open around the clock, 24 hour. What's closing? I don't know what that is. They never heard of that. Because if they had, that place would be closed down. Chow hall, non-existent. Chow hall is a place you never want to be admitted to, quite honestly, because I felt like I was forced and tortured. And, you know, I went under false pretenses. I thought I was getting food and they fed me unedible arrangements. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Y'all, that completes today's story time. I'm sorry if this was just like, I don't know, a lot. I had to go into detail because I didn't think you guys would fully understand what I went through and the trauma that I had experienced at the chow hall if I hadn't went into detail as much as I did, honestly. So I would recommend that you guys never go. It is a place that you do have to like be lied to go to. Like, you would never say, oh, I want to go to the chow hall like my mentally unstable father. You would never say that. You would have to be coerced or like, you know, kidnapped and put there. So I just wanted to talk about it and let you guys know what our military men go through, what our veterans go through. And I just want to tell the world to do better. I just want to tell America to do better when it comes to their veterans, because the fact that you guys put them in a chow hall is really disrespectful to me. And another thing my dad kept saying is that, oh my gosh, you get everything you need, a balanced meal, you got your meat, your carbs. As you guys can tell, I told y'all that man was mentally unstable. Nobody believes me. Paddock walls him now. Now that completes today's story time. If you guys enjoyed today's story time, you guys already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media in the description box below. And don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you guys can be updated every time I upload. And you guys already know, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.